that noise? Is that the cat?
Yeah. What?
Just hairbrush noise. I don't know. It makes me giggle.
It sounds kind of like a dentist.
I was just about to say that. No shit. I was going to say, you know what else it reminds me of? Yeah, when they're spraying out your mouthpiece.
Spraying out my mouthpiece. It's fun to do, though. I feel like you can accomplish so much once you know what you're doing with an airbrush gun. It almost feels like cheating a little bit, because, like, if I was working on this with pencil or colored pencil, like, there's absolutely no way I look as good as how it does now, like, as far as speed goes. It just, shading is so quick and easy with an airbrush gun when you really start to go with it, but
yeah.
I guess just like anything else, though, too, you can eventually, like, get caught up just doing minute little things for hours at a time, but
right.
I feel like you can really speed things out a little bit. It has a weird kind of learning curve to really start getting used to it.
Right.
So just because, you know, if you're... I've seen really, really talented artists come in and try and start working for us and struggle really, really bad and never really be able to figure out how to use an airbrush gun properly.
Huh.
And then I'll have other people, like, it's more just like a hand-eye rhythm coordinating skill. Like, I don't know a whole lot about music, but I kind of compare it to drumming. Like, you have to think about drumming, like, doing offbeats and rhythms with, like, multiple parts of your body. And that's kind of what airbrushing is to me.
Kind of like a hand dance.
The old hand dance.
Airbrushing's like the old hand dance. So you're looking forward to Avengers as well, Jesse?
Yeah, I mean, I am, to an extent. I was all about the Avengers when it first came out, but I guess, I don't know, I just lost my fandom for things recently. I can't get super excited about anything lately, it seems like, so I'm gonna watch it, I'm probably gonna like it, you know, but, you know, I don't really mind that it's coming out soon, like, it could have waited. It doesn't really make any difference to me.
That's
kind of the Avengers party pooter.
I like party pooter better.
Yeah, I'm the party pooter. I sneak in and fart at your parties, and then I run away.
Please don't.
Airbrushing is fun, by the way. I really enjoy doing it.
More than you enjoy doing your other stuff?
I think so. It's probably my favorite location to work at when I'm on the job.
Not ride photo?
Oh, fuck that, no. Although Mark could tell you some pretty good stories about him working a ride photo.
Really?
Yeah.
What kind of
Has he
stories
never told you about that kind of stuff?
Not really.
No.
He used the ride photo counter was just the right size for him to just lift up and rest his balls on the counter. And he would keep his pants on, but like he would just put the bulge on the counter, and he'd be like, "It's just like a nice little holding spot for him." And he'd put the sign in front of it, so like he'd always motion people over to look at the sign, but he felt special because people are coming out to sort of check out his balls on the counter.
What? Come on, man! What?
Yeah, that's Mark. He also repeatedly swore at a customer once until he bought stuff.
Nice.
I think Mark
I feel like only he could get away with that.
Because, I mean, they're usually okay with the bullshit you pull on a regular basis.
That's true.
Tell me I'm wrong.
You are not wrong, but a lot of that has tamed down a bit, so they've been cracking down a bit more.
But they still don't, like, stop all of your drawing balls on people's faces and shit.
I don't draw balls on people's faces anymore. Although I will admit that was a game that once played. How many times can you hide a dick inside of a caricature without the customer noticing?
Yes, I know. That's what I'm talking about.
Well, I felt like I had to clarify so people knew what the hell he was talking about. Because you just think, like, well, he just draws balls on people's faces all day. Like, no, I don't just get away with that. Ooh, I'm trailing.
Get working, girl. What?
My gun was trailing. That's a big thing about airbrush, is, if you don't know, like, insides and outs, like, all the details of your machine, you can really screw things up. And so, like, I was pushing down air, and even though I didn't want paint to come out, paint was coming out, and that'll mess you up. And we call that trailing. So, my gun was trailing a little bit. But now it's good.
So you have to be good with your machine, or, like, all machines. Like, are they finicky beasts like cars, where, like, a certain machine...
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Certain machines will act differently. Yeah.
And, they're supposed to be, for the most part, like, I can buy, 3 or 4 different airbrush guns.
Yeah.
And they should all be totally universal. There's, like, a bunch of working parts inside of it. And you would think, okay, I can take this part out, put it in another gun. And even though they're the same gun, the same part, the guns will not work as well. And so it's annoying and weird, and you have to really kind of dial them in and get them working well.
Huh. Finicky little bitches.
They are. Yeah. I feel like I'm just gonna make Shannon feel even worse with this piece now, because of how quick I can do stuff.
That's
like,
right.
you got so much done.
Yeah, I told Alex, I said, even though I got a head start on this one, it's still not going to get finished. But at least people can see me do something other than the preliminary pencil sketch, I guess.
Jesse, make more jokes. You're not drinking enough.
How's that?
It makes me giggle. I like it.
I think I'm going to finish. Like, within the hour time.
That's what she said.
Oh, yeah. It usually doesn't even take an hour. If it took an hour, that'd be impressive, I feel like.
Like, it'd be impressive that you got it done in an hour? Or
that it lasted an hour.
Oh, okay. See, like, I was thinking it was going to be bad either way. Like, that you lasted an hour or that it took you an hour to get there. I usually last like 2 or 3, but I'm into that tantric bullshit.
Yeah, Hulk face. I thought about trying to do more of like a photorealism portrait of like just Mark Ruffalo, but I chose not to. I wanted to do something I'd enjoy doing.
Right.
Did you realize how much gay fan fiction there is between Tony Stark and Bruce Banner on the internet?
Yeah, I was aware.
There's
I wouldn't doubt it.
so much. There's just all these pictures of like, they're just in like big, sparkly, bubbly letters. It'll say "Science Bros," and then it'll be them shirtless hugging. Like,
yeah, it all happened because of the end of the last Avengers movie. Iron Man was like, "Hey, come hang out in my place."
I don't even remember that.
Yeah, they drove away together. Tony Stark was like, "Yeah,
okay,
you can hang out with me, bro."
Right.
And then,
I don't even remember that happening.
Then there was like that post-credit scene where they were all eating shawarma, and then like at the very, very end of it, Tony Stark and Bruce Banner started making out.
Oh, I remember that part.
Yeah. And then there's like that 14-minute like gay sex scene with full penetration.
Was he Bruce Banner or the Hulk?
Well, he started one and ended the other. I'll let you guess.
So mid-penetration, he gets angry and turns into the Hulk.
Yeah, but you but what side of the penetration was he on? Was he getting it? What is he giving?
Yeah, it's a good question. I don't know. At what point during sex does the Bruce Banner turn into the Hulk? While pitching or catching?
No.
Does that get to stay in the episode? Thanks for watching Drawn Apart! We're doing a contest! I'm not really. Well, now I am. I have a t-shirt. Maybe I will go wear this t-shirt to the premiere of the Avengers. So, bonus, this shirt's gonna smell like me, ladies. So, subscribe up.